What is up, everybody? How you doing today? Welcome back to Te Awaroa. I know it seems like we are here quite a bit, but I kind of figured since I just started my red deer grind and I've had some pretty good success already, I figured I'd go ahead and kind of share how I'm going to be grinding red deer for the next little bit until I get a great one. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off with time. I changed the time to 1901. Even though the red deer drink time starts at 1800, I find that it takes them a little while to get to their zones, okay? So many times I set it to 1830, half of them aren't at the zone, and they don't show up until 1900. So, yeah, you kind of just want to set the time a little bit later and allow those red deer to get to their zones. Secondly, what is my run? Okay, I start right here. I have a tent, a tripod right here. There's a really good zone right here, usually about 3 stags. Hit that zone, come up here, 2 to 4 stags right here. Come up here, another 2 to 4 stags. Right here, I'll generally get 6, sometimes 8 right here. And then I hop over this way, I go to the river, get 1 to 2 here, usually about 2 to 3 here. Then I go to this lake, and sometimes I get anywhere from 2 to 5. Right here, there's a zone right here. I usually only get 1. The Bay of Rest, this is an area I never knew was good for red deer. It is unbelievable. I usually get anywhere from 5 to 8 in this spot. And then come down here, go right here, shoot a zone here, shoot a zone here, get 2 or 3 like that, run here, shoot one right here, and that is another 1. And come right here, usually I can get a red deer here, and a red deer down here. So 3, and then right here I can usually get 2 to 3 in a zone right here. Usually my total is anywhere from 40 to 50 red deer per run. And I'll go ahead and tell y'all how I do this. I do not claim the red deer, okay? I just shoot them all, and then I will claim them. Actually, I won't claim them at all. I'm sorry if I said I will claim them there. Confusing people. My bad. I will not claim them at all. And I just leave them be. I shoot all my red deer, and then I close the game. Come back. They're all respawned. And I was able to shoot twice as many red deer in a shorter amount of time, and I didn't have to claim them. Okay, makes a huge difference. You can get through your grinds a whole lot faster. Now, mind you, you will not make money from doing this. That is the one disadvantage. But if you already have enough money, I have 775,000, you're going to be just fine. Though if you don't have a lot of money, claim them. I don't care. You do you, and eventually once you get enough money, you won't have to claim them. But that is just kind of how I do all of my runs. Now, usually I run with the M1 for when I have to take fast follow-up shots, or if there's a trophy red deer, and the 300. Any red deer that are kind of spread out where I don't have to make fast shots, and if I just want to get one down, if I have one that's running away and I can get a clear shot, I'll shoot him with the 300, because all it takes is a flesh hit from the 300 to bring down a red deer. Okay, whereas with the M1, it takes 2 flesh shots. All right, see where I'm going? So even if you make a bad shot with the 300, he will still go down. And then that will count as a respawn, and there will be a different red deer the next time you come back. So that is kind of my overall strategy. I will go to a few lakes and just kind of show y'all my setup. And yeah, let's go on ahead and get right into it. Well, unfortunately, my respawns here were quite lackluster. And where did the 4th red deer come from? Okay, never mind. That's unusual. I've only ever had 3 here on like the 4 runs I've done so far. And yeah, so we have these 2 right here that are kind of close together. So we're going to let that dude put his head down. Shoot this guy here. He'll try to flee. Go ahead and shoot him. And that should bring both of them down. So you see that guy is going to die right there. And actually, let me get my binoculars out so I can see. One of them is already dead. The other one, I think, just died. So yeah, that's kind of how I do that. Now, I don't see that big 7 anymore. He must have heard that shot. So unfortunately, you cannot get all of them. That is just a thing that will happen. There will always be some that get away. But see this guy right here, all by himself. Now it's time for the 300. So go ahead and take the 300, and boom, dead red deer goes down a whole lot faster. I don't have to worry about taking multiple shots. I know he will die. And that is 3 red deer in like a minute. So next, let's go right up here and take a look and see what we've got. Alright, so we've got 2 red deer right up here, a fairly large 7 and a little level 5. I believe that they are far enough apart that I can shoot one and the other will not flee. So let's go on ahead and take that big 7 with the 300. That dude is actually going to flee, so missed that shot, but if I can get a shot into him with the 300, I know he will die. And that was not it. Ah, cheeks. Well, that didn't work. So, like I said, there will always be one that gets away. Excuse me. There will always be one that gets away. But you can't help that. A lot of times, it's just going to happen. It's part of grinding for a certain species. You can always get him on the next run. Now, let's go check up here at this lake. Alright, so a nice thing about this lake is that most of the red deer are usually very spread out. So we've got one right there, and the next one is right there. Far enough apart that this time they will not hear the shot from the 300. I kind of misjudged that last one, but that is okay. So we're going to go ahead and take that dude, drop him right there, and as you can see, that one did not hear the shot. So we can go ahead and take our time and make a good shot on him. Now if we look down here, we should see a couple more, because I think there's another zone right down here. And yeah, there's one. What are you? Oh, that's a big one. Come on. Yeah, decent 7. So I'm trying to see, there's another one there. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Hey, well look, there's our first level 9. And that is why I always bring the M1 on a grind, because you never know when that's going to pop up. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I was not expecting that. But hey, I mean, I'll take it. Level 9 is at level 9. Let's go shoot him. Alright, so we're about 230 meters out, and I am usually comfortable with this shot. I trust the M1 enough. I've said that before, mess things up. But I don't feel like I should mess that shot up. And he is going down. Awesome. Since I had already killed some animals right here, I don't want to shoot that other level 7 because I might delete that zone, and as we can tell, that's a really good zone that I do not want to disappear. So, let's go check out this guy and see how big of one he is, because I don't think that this rat can troll, so I'm interested to see how big this one will be. Alright, and here's our level 9. Let's see. Yeah, so definitely the small rat. Let's see what we've got, and a diamond 253.5. That's a decent weight too. 231.47. That is a really nice weight. So I will take that all day long. First diamond of the red deer grind. 150 kills in. So not half bad. Not half bad at all. I know these guys are not quite as common as the fallow deer, so we're probably not going to be having diamonds every 70-ish kills. But still, not half bad. I wish it was the other rack, but I mean, I'll take it. Not bad at all. Let's go. Now, I think what we're going to do is go check these 2 lakes, and then y'all will kind of have the general synopsis of what I do on this grind. Alright, so I don't know how we're supposed to make this work, but I have a level 5 there and a level 4 there. So maybe if I reload my 300, we can get this 5 right here, and then see if we can get that 4 on the run or whatever. Where is he? There he is. Alright. Bingo. He's dead. So where is that 4? Actually, I'm probably going to need the binoculars to see. A lot of times they'll kind of run that way, and yeah, there he is right there. If I can get my 300 out, I might be able to shoot him. Of course, he's right behind a tree. Okay, let's see, and no. That's a no-go. One more shot, and got him that time. Awesome. That will bring him down, so he will be respawned as a different red deer the next run I do. Alright, let's see what we've got over here. There's usually 2 over here. Yeah, 1, 2, sometimes a third, but I'm not seeing any. And for this instance right here, we're going to want to use the M1. I don't see any more, so let's go on ahead. Let that guy put his head down. And that's 1. And that should be 2. And as long as that hit, and yeah, it did. Awesome. So that is 4 red deer down right here. So let's go on ahead and fast travel across to the other side and get the red deer that are on this side of the lake, okay? And oftentimes I have 1 or 2 right in here. There's a little level 3. Some great respawns beside that 9. Usually I have some bigger ones. There's 1. Oh my gosh. Wow, these are some very small red deer. Kind of pathetic. Usually they're slightly bigger than this. So let's go on ahead and pop this guy with the 300 before he gets too close to that other one. Go ahead and take him. Switch out my binoculars. That I keeps going that way. Jeez. Good lord. I'm so used to holding my M1 from the fallow deer grind that I automatically switch. And he's already fleeing. Did not see that one. But we can go ahead and get this 3, no problem. And that will be 2 red deer down on that side of the lake. And I think that will end up being 6 total for the lake, because I didn't see any down there. So yeah, let's go on ahead and hop across to the last lake. So again, at this lake, we have some pretty lackluster respawns, but we will go ahead and start shooting. So that should be 1 there, and that should not spook the others. So we can go ahead and shoot that guy. There's another one up in there somewhere. I'm not sure. There he is right there. And if he will start trotting, go ahead and put a shot into him, which should kill him. Alright, not bad. I think there was another one down this way, maybe? Here, let me get my binoculars. Might be easier for you all to see after I reload my gun. But binoculars always make it a little more helpful to see. I definitely recommend the night vision binoculars for Te Awaroa, or else you will never see anything. So we'll go ahead and give this guy the 300. Bingo. And what about his little friend right here? His little friend did not hear it. So that's 2 more down. Alright, nice. One thing about the 300 is it does emit a lot of smoke out of the barrel, which can be a bit of a pain if you're trying to find another animal. So you always have to work around that. Looks like we have 1 down there. So we'll go ahead and take that shot as well. And it's a dead red deer. And then we've got 1 right there. And that is another dead red deer. 2 more down just like that. And let me check and make sure there are no others around this lake, because a lot of times they like to hide. And I don't know if y'all can see, there's 1 right there. Another level 6. Just trying to stay out of sight. I think he's being sneaky. And he should go down with that shot. I'll have to watch and see, because I think he was right in there, and yeah, he just died. Just like that. So, he's dead. We did hit him. And then, are there any more? I don't think I saw any more. Sometimes there's 1 down here on this edge, but I did not see him this time. And usually there aren't many red deer right here, so I just have a tent right here and just shoot them all right here. So I think that was like another, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 red deer just like that at 1 lake. And then, if you're not like me and doing a whole bunch of talking, then you can just move on right to the next lake even faster and kill 40 to 50 red deer per run. Each run for me takes about 35 minutes. So I'm killing anywhere from 80 to 100 red deer an hour. That is unbelievable, and it will get you so much closer to a great one if you use this strategy. So with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. We had a little bit of a diamond surprise that I was not expecting. I'm sure y'all don't need me to go over the rest of the map. I think y'all get the general idea just from these 5 lakes. But feel free to set up your Te Awaroa however you please. Please you don't have to listen to me. You can do the runs your way, make money off of them, however you want to do it. This is just the way that I have found to be most efficient in getting probably more total kills. So with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.